Hi friends, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Stacy and I am the Chapter Conundrum, and today I'm joined by my husband Jake, the bookish drummer, who annoyingly wants to be drumming while we're filming. You should have seen us try and do this intro. But anyway, today we are here because we are going to be doing a fun challenge video, one that has been popular on BookTube a couple years back. The Blindfold Book Cover Challenge. So I will be blindfolded with my sleep headphone things. And hopefully I won't be completely terrible at this. Though I suspect I will be because I don't usually visualize very well. And so, yeah. I'm not sure how this is going to go.
Well, I'll try my best to describe the book in a way that will help you, hopefully.
Oh boy.
But
okay.
It'll be hard, like you said, because you said you don't visualize well.
I don't visualize well, no. And when I do have a book that kind of like sticks out in my mind, it's more often for the title of the book or for like the vibe I'm getting from the book, not necessarily what the cover looks like.
Well, I'm going to, just to lay out what I have laid out here. I've got one, I'm going to just start out with an easy one. You should be able to get this right away.
What if I don't?
Then we're screwed. And then after that, I've got 10 books, and some of them are easy, some of them might be a little harder, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay. The only parameters I gave him was just like, don't pick books on the shelf that are here just for you that I have zero interest in, because I'll have no clue.
So besides the first one you'll get, okay. you haven't read it and you don't want to read it, but you'll get it. Okay. The other ones you have either read or you have interest in reading.
Okay. The other reason I suspect this might be interesting is because you have an interesting definition of colors sometimes.
What does that mean?
Like, sometimes I'll say that this is this color, and you're like, no, it's that color.
Well, that's because I'm right.
Okay.
We'll see.
But yeah, it could be okay, and it could be disastrous. There's only one way to find out.
Yeah. If this doesn't get uploaded, it's going to Patreon, and they're going to get exclusive access to this mess.
Oh, boy. All right, I can't see.
Okay, good. You can't see nothing?
Can't see nothing.
Okay, good.
Oh, boy. Did I hear water spill?
No, it's fine.
All right.
Everything's fine.
Uh-huh.
All right, so this is kind of the starter book that I think you should be able to get right away because it's very infamous.
Okay.
So, I'll hold up to the camera so the audience can see. All right, so the way that I would describe this book, it's mostly white.
Okay.
And the text on here is red.
Okay.
And in dead center of the book, there's the face of a clown.
Oh, it's it.
Yeah. Very easy, right?
Well, only because it's a clown.
Yeah.
I was thinking John Gwynne until you said clown.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So you got one right away, but that's kind of the starter one.
Okay.
Not every one of those is going to be as easy as that one.
Okay.
All right, so next book. All right, I would say kind of the main color of this book is green.
What kind of green? Light green? Dark green?
Think like forest green.
Okay, so like a medium to dark.
And so at the very bottom of the page, we have characters standing in kind of a grassy field. And they're staring at a giant tree.
Oh, is this Age of Myth?
Yes.
Okay. I got something.
You got that one right.
Well, the giant tree gives it for me. Yeah.
So that was an easy one, too.
Yeah. It also helps that I have recently read that series.
Okay.
So I've recently talked about it on my channel. And actually, I filmed a fun Animal Companions video yesterday, and I had that book out for that. Nina.
Synergy.
Yeah.
Okay, ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Hold it up for the camera. All right, so I would say that the background of this book is basically all black.
Okay.
And in kind of the, like on the forefront, like in the middle of the book, you have a giant red wing.
Is this Red Rising?
Yes.
Haha.
Another easy one.
Well, it is a favorite of all time, so.
Yeah, I was looking at the shelves and I was like, oh, I didn't know if you would know that it has a red wing on it.
It does. But to be fair, when you said black background with red, at first I was thinking it was going to be a Night Angel book.
Okay.
But when you said wing, that gave it red rose.
Okay. All right. So, the next book, holding up for the audience, I would say the main color of this one is orange.
Okay.
And the text is, or the text of the title is black and white. Two of the words are black, one of them is white.
Okay.
And kind of in the bottom left corner, we have a character who is looking at us, like looking at the reader, like if you're looking at the you know what I mean?
No.
So like if you're holding up the book, you can see her face.
Okay.
And she has a bow and arrow.
And this is orange?
It's orange.
Is Catching Fire orange?
Well,
No.
it's not.
There's no person on the edition we have.
It's not Catching Fire. Maybe some would argue that the bottom half is more orange, and then maybe the top half is kind of burnt orange, maybe reddish. But I would just call it an orange cover.
Is the bow and arrow important to the content of the book?
I wouldn't say it's the most important aspect of the book, no.
Huh. Okay. I was thinking like thriller vibes until you said bow and arrow, and now I'm thinking fantasy.
Well, I will give you that. It is fantasy.
But what fantasy character with the orange cover uses a bow and arrow?
The bow and arrow might not help you there. Because this character, I wouldn't say like, oh yeah, when I think of this character, I think of archery.
Oh boy. Okay. Is there anything else you can tell me about the cover?
I guess.
Like, is there any kind of graphic or design, or is it literally just a person with a bow and arrow on an orange cover with black and white text?
So I will say the text itself, like I said, is black and white, but it kind of has these kind of random spirals of kind of blackness, like throughout the title.
So some kind of graphic in the text. Okay. Black and white text with the orange. I've got nothing.
Okay, well, you can start asking questions about it if you want.
There's nothing else on the cover you could describe to me.
Not really. Like, it's basically, like I said, it's orange, and it's got the title, and then in the bottom left corner, you've got a character wielding a bow and arrow.
Are there any other colors other than, like, orange, black, and white?
No, that's the main ones, I would say.
No, well, what? Give me more than the main ones. Give me all the ones.
No, I'm saying that's all three of them.
Oh, boy.
That's all you're getting.
Oh, boy. Okay, well, we know it's fantasy.
You have read this book.
Okay.
You really like this book.
Fantasy book I really like that's orange.
And I will...
Is this adult or young adult, first of all?
It's adult.
Okay.
I will say the original edition, like probably when it came back in hardback, is not orange.
Oh, okay. That may change things because I might, like, when I think of this book, I may not think of the edition we have.
So the original edition of this book is white, like almost all white, but it does have orange on the cover.
Oh, I think I know what this is now.
Well, what is it?
It's Poppy War.
It's Poppy War.
Aha! Yeah, I was completely thinking about the white edition.
Yeah.
That is why I was so lost. I forgot we have the orange one. That
tripped you up a little bit?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
But yeah, I absolutely do not think bow and arrow when I think Rin.
No. That's why I thought that one would be funny.
Okay.
Are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
All right, so here's the book for the audience here. And this cover is interesting because the cover of this book makes it seem like it's paper in a notebook.
Okay. Well, we don't own Joe Abercrombie, so it's not those ones.
Joe Abercrombie.
Well, paper in a notebook. Oh, you're thinking Dan Wells, aren't you? I'm Not a Serial Killer. That kind of notebook. I was thinking more like journal notebook at first.
Well, yeah.
Is it a Dan Wells book?
Yes.
Is it I'm Not a Serial Killer?
Yeah.
Aha!
I was like, you're thinking that. Well, it is what it is.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a notebook. It's like literally like you turn the page and it's paper notebook.
Okay.
And then I was just gonna say, I mean, that's the main clue. It's got blood, like spilled blood in like the top right corner. And then it's just got the title in massive black font.
Okay.
But yeah, you got that one right away.
I did. There's not too many, like lined paper. There's not too many books I can think of that have that. So.
And oh, you're thinking of like Blade itself, like
yeah,
okay.
like with the curled pages,
I guess
on the edge of the journal. That's what I initially was thinking.
I guess I could have told you it was white. That would have helped.
It's okay. I got there. I'm doing surprisingly well.
Yeah, you are.
But I suspect you have some harder ones, so we'll see.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right, so here's the cover, and definitely the main color of this book is red.
What kind of red? Like dark red or like bright red?
Just red.
Well, what does red? See what I mean about how you describe colors?
It's not dark red. It's just normal red.
Okay.
Like fire truck red.
Okay. So
Like,
that's like vivid, bright red usually.
All right, and the color of the author's name is white, and then the color of the title, the book title, is yellow.
Oh, okay. Because usually red is paired with black. So yellow.
And then I'll give this away. It's a 2-word title.
Okay.
On top of the first word, there is a dog sitting on one of the letters.
A dog.
And then on top of the first letter of the second word, there is a lady sitting on it with, I think she's writing in a notebook. And then at the bottom right corner, under the second word, there's a guy sitting in a chair who is also writing something.
Oh boy. I have no clue.
And
but
then
I'm trying to think of a book with a dog in it.
And then kind of throughout the title, there is kind of this like white directional line following the path of like a paper airplane.
Okay. Paper airplane. That makes me think of that whatever John Green book that is, but we don't own that. What the heck is this?
Well, what genre are you leaning towards?
Contemporary, for sure. Potentially thriller, but I don't know. Paper airplane though could also be like long distance romance, but I just don't think with a dog. I don't know if I have contemporary romance with a dog.
I will say I don't know if you've read this book yet.
Okay.
I'm unaware.
It's some kind of contemporary if they're writing things and there's a dog.
I will say another clue, since you're kind of struggling with this, is that the top right corner in yellow and red is a Book of the Month label.
Okay.
Hopefully that helps you.
Oh, boy. Oh! Now I'm thinking contemporary romance. Is the airplane dash in yellow?
The dashes?
Yeah.
It's in white.
Oh. Is this yours truly?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
I got there eventually, but the yellow threw me off. I was trying to figure out what the heck. And then, I don't know the premise of that one at all. So that's why, like, the dog and the writing wasn't giving me much.
I mean, maybe you'll look at this and be like, that's not yellow, that's gold.
No, I think it's yellow.
Okay.
I think you're right. I think it's yellow.
Okay, so you got there eventually.
I did. It just took me a while.
All right. Here it is for the lovely people watching. I would say the background of this book is black.
Okay.
And then the author name is in white.
Okay.
And then the book title, which is much bigger than the author name, is light blue.
Okay, that's throwing me.
And then there along, so it's a 3-word title. You have something, 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 and in between the first 2 letters, and then in between the first 2 words, and then in between the last 2 words, you have kind of a whatchamacallit.
A whatchamacallit?
Hold on. I can't.
This is maddeningly unhelpful.
It's a tagline. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So it's got words and words, a tagline for the book.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure. Is there a phone on this book?
There is.
Is this the Good Samaritan?
It is.
Aha. The only reason I got there is because you said the tagline was between the words, and that is a John Mars thing to do.
Oh, it is?
Well, I've noticed it on a couple of his book covers. Like When You Disappeared, he does that with, and I can't remember what other ones at the moment. Maybe his new one coming out has that too. But yeah, that's a John Mars thing I noticed.
I didn't even get to tell you that there was a phone on the cover. You got it right away.
Well, and also the blue threw me for a while. Because I was thinking, like, what the heck do I have that's got blue text on a black background? But yeah, that's one of the only ones I can think of that has that.
You're doing very good, baby.
Yes, I am impressed with myself. I thought this was going to be terrible.
You ready for the next one?
Yes.
All right, so here it is for the audience. This one, I would say, has a lot going on.
Okay, well, that can be helpful.
All right, so at the top, we have a 3-word title in white. Okay. And then at the bottom, we have the author name in white also.
Okay, what color is this book?
It's definitely a mixture of colors, but I would say that predominantly there's black and purple and a little bit of red.
Black, purple, and red with white text?
Yeah.
Okay. I have no clue.
So I'll describe the scenery. So at the bottom, you have a man facing away from us, looking off into the distance. He's standing on basically like a rocky surface. And what he's looking at, kind of the left side of the book, there's this tall structure.
Wait. Is this Blackstone Heart?
Yes.
Aha! Yes!
Damn it!
Well, I was just trying to think, what the heck do we own that's black, purple, and red?
Well,
with
you got
white text. To be fair, I couldn't remember if the text on that one was white or black.
Are you sure you're not visual?
Yes.
Because I'm not even describing the whole thing and you're getting it right away.
Well, it's the colors that are helping me, I think.
Okay. Well, yeah. And so basically, like I was saying, on the left side, he's kind of staring at this big structure. And then on the top right corner, there's kind of like a floating rock thing.
Yeah, the rocks did help too. When you said rocky, that's when I kind of had a light bulb.
Okay.
But until then, I was lost.
I might have to pick some harder ones, baby.
Well, don't tell me how many words are in the title either. That might help.
Okay. I've got 3 left. We'll see how you do on these.
Okay.
All right. So, here is the next cover. I would say this book, I would say kind of the bottom is more black and then the top is more red.
Okay.
And the author's name is in red and then the title of the book is in white.
Okay. So black, red, and white. That's pretty typical.
And down basically the whole middle of the book, we have a knife that curves at the end.
Wait, what color is this book again?
Like the top of it is mostly red, and then the bottom of it, I would say, is mostly black.
Okay. My initial guess is giving... Oh, what's the name of this one? It's the Tasha Suri book. Empire... Wait. What's the first one in that duology? The second one's Realm of Ash. The first one is... It's a desert fantasy. It's like... The series is Ambia. What the heck is the name of the first one? Crap. Am I on the right book or am I completely off?
You're on the right book.
Okay. Just give me a second.
You just don't remember the name of it.
No.
But can you picture it in your mind?
I can picture the knife. I remembered that the cover was red. I thought it was all like one tone of red. But maybe not.
No, I would say that...
Does it start with Realm of something? Or is that just the second book?
I don't even...
What's the title of the book?
Well, you got you're describing the title of the second book.
Yeah. So does the title of book 1 also start with Realm?
No.
Okay. What the heck is this called? I'll get there eventually. Ah! You might just have to tell me. I know what book it is. I just don't remember the title.
It starts with the letter E.
E.
You also said it's desert fantasy, right?
Oh, yeah.
So what's in a desert?
Sand.
There you go.
Empire of Sand?
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
Aha. I got there eventually. I just completely blanked on the title.
Okay. But yeah, I would say the top part is mostly kind of bright red, and then the bottom is black.
Okay. I'll look at it when I'm editing and figure it out. But yeah, for some reason in my memory, I just remember it being like one tone of red. The thing that helped me a lot was the curved knife thing. Because I was like, curved knife? Well, that's like Middle Eastern or desert usually.
So you got that one right away, but you just couldn't remember the title.
Yeah.
All right, this next one, I think, could potentially be the hardest, but we'll see.
Okay. Watch it be the easiest.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, when we did our first line challenge, like you picked ones that you thought were going to be easy for me, and it took me forever to figure out. And then your hard ones were like, oh yeah, that was that book.
Yeah.
And you're like, what?
Yeah, so we'll see. You never know.
All right, I would say, or I'll show it to the audience here. I would say that this book is very dark. The bottom half
like
is
the tone of the book is dark or the cover is dark?
the colors of the cover are dark.
Well, now it got me thinking grimdark. Hang on.
So, like I was saying, the bottom of the book I would say is very dark and black.
Okay.
And the top part of the book, or the middle section of this book, is kind of light blue, and then
blue and black again.
And then hold on, the top of the book is clouds.
Okay.
And then kind of not the very middle, but like upper middle, you've got 5 characters kind of standing on a piece of land, and they're all holding various weapons.
Okay.
And on this land, they're kind of basically on an island. So the middle section of this, where it's light blue, is water.
Okay.
And at the bottom of the book where it's dark, you have the title in white, and at the very bottom you have the author's name, I would say, in orange.
Okay.
Any idea what this book is?
No. Shutter Island, potentially?
No, but I was thinking about choosing that one.
Well, just because of the island thing. And obviously, we don't own the island by Adrian McKenzie. What else has an island? And characters holding weapons on said island. Oy, oy, oy.
I can try to describe the weapons.
Yeah, that might help.
So in the middle, there's a guy holding a scythe. Also,
like the Grim Reaper scythe?
Kind of.
Okay.
I will say all of these gentlemen are in shadow, so you can't really. They're silhouettes,
okay.
So you can't see their faces or really what they look like. But
is this a book I've read or no?
You have not read this book.
Okay, so it could be a sequel that I just don't know takes place on an island.
So, like I said, the middle guy is wielding a scythe. The guy standing next to him has an axe, and then the guy next to him, I would say, is wielding swords, and then the guy at the very right is holding a spear. And then I'm not really sure what the guy on the very left is holding, but probably some kind of weapon.
Can we go back to colors again?
Sure. The bottom, like I said, the bottom is basically black, but it's meant to be like, it's still the ocean.
Okay.
You just can't really see it.
Okay.
And then as we get to the middle, you can definitely tell it's like water. So it's kind of like a lighter blue color. And then the island itself and the gentleman standing on it are in black silhouette. Okay. And then the top of the book is clouds, like kind of dark clouds, but you can tell that they're clouds.
So it's nighttime.
It's not nighttime. I would say maybe
it's just stormy.
It's dusk or stormy. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of like a fantasy book on an island with 5 characters, like a ragtag that I haven't read. I got nothing.
You have not read this book.
I got nothing.
Well, you can ask questions about it. You do want to read this book, that's for sure.
Okay.
And you have read this author before.
Okay.
It's also not a sequel, by the way.
Oh, okay. So that makes it easier. Sorry. Huh.
I also have read this author, and I want to read this book.
Oh, is this the company?
It is the company.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I just think for some reason I thought that cover was like all black with white writing. But I think it is dark blue.
Yeah, I mean...
The island kind of like triggered me because I'm pretty sure eventually, after I thought about it, because I'm pretty sure that this is supposed to be like a parody of like people being oh my gosh. A parody of people being exiled to Australia.
Okay.
In historical events.
Okay. Well, you eventually got there.
Yes. It took me a while. And yeah, for some reason I thought of that book as black, but it probably is dark blue. I have my hair or something.
That was definitely one of the harder ones.
Yeah.
All right. So we got one more. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. So here's the cover. So I would say that this book predominantly is blue.
Light blue, dark blue.
Kind of all over the place.
All different shades of blue.
Yeah, like the bottom, I would say the bottom part, there's some shades of lighter blue, and then kind of throughout the rest of the thing, kind of darker shades of blue.
Okay. What color is the writing?
The text?
Yeah.
So, I will say the title is very large. It takes up most of the cover.
Okay.
And
what color is it?
So I won't give away how many letters, or not letters. I won't give away how many words because that might give it away.
Just tell me what color it is.
I'm trying to describe it. So the top words I would say are just mostly white.
Okay.
With a little bit of blue, and then the kind of the middle word has shades of white, blue, and purple a little bit.
Oh Lord.
And then the bottom words, again, kind of mirroring the top words, are mostly white with a little bit of blue.
So mostly white text on a mostly blue cover.
Yeah. Also, certain thing about the text of the title, they have very sharp edges.
Like weapon sharp?
Some of the letters do turn into swords.
Okay. What else can you tell me?
There's a lot to unpack here.
Oh,
so
boy.
All of these words of the title are kind of crisscrossing through kind of the background of this picture, which is a lot of vines and thorns.
Fine. Oh, okay. Hang on. I have a random guess, and I could be completely wrong because I thought that this book was mostly navy. But is it A Curse So Dark and Lonely?
Yes.
Aha! I
mean,
don't remember it turning into weapons, but I do remember the vines and the thorns and it being blue with like mostly white writing.
It could be navy, but I don't know colors like that. It's blue.
Okay.
You're going to look at this. That's navy. What are you talking about?
People in the comments will probably tell you for me.
Whatever. It's blue. It's friggin' blue, man. Get over it.
You told me all different kinds of shades of blue, and I'm thinking like,
oh yeah,
there's light blue, there's like gray blue.
I mean, the bottom of this is definitely lighter blue, as the audience can see, and then throughout the rest of it, it's kind of maybe darker blue.
Okay, well, the vines and thorns got me there.
Yeah, I figured that might help, but I wanted to save that for last.
Okay, you're making me sweat for nothing.
All right, well, that's all of the books, unless you want me to get any more out for you.
You could pick a harder bonus one if you want.
Okay, because a lot of those were easier than I thought. Some of them would be easy.
Yeah.
But a lot of them you got pretty quickly.
I think what helped is like you picked, well, other than Poppy War, you picked things that the cover had something relevant to the plot or like relevant to the title. And I think that's kind of what made it easier for me.
Time to pick a hard book.
Pick 2 or 3 if you want.
We'll see. Okay.
Where's the bench at? There it is. Okay. So probably about here is where I want it to be.
Yep.
You can tell me if we're not centered in the frame.
are you ready for the hard version of this?
Oh boy.
Potentially. Maybe scoot over a little bit. There you go. Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready, but no promises.
Okay, so I'll start out with maybe the easier of the harder ones.
Okay.
All right, so I'll show the audience. All right, so I would say that the background of this book is kind of a mix of black and gray. Like it's not completely dark black. It's like kind of dark gray maybe.
Okay.
And then in the middle of the book, we have a big white sword.
Okay.
And
wait, is this cover mostly? No, you said it was mostly gray and almost black, so like dark gray.
yeah.
Okay, so it's not Faithful in the Fall because that's like white with light gray.
And
big white
in the sword, like so the sword is kind of like it's big, but it's also narrow. And in the sword, there is a small, black figure of a man wielding another sword.
Boy, is this a Brent Weeks book?
It could be.
Is this a Night Angel book?
It could be.
Is it? Wait. Is it like mostly black or like? Is it dark gray or like light gray?
It's like dark. Like it's not full black, but it's dark.
So it's one of the
Kinda
first three.
Kind of smoky, I would say.
I thought those were all black.
I mean, they're black, but it's not like full black. Like this, my shirt is black.
Okay.
And this is not
Well,
black.
it's not the second one because that one has like a spiky star sun thing on it. So it's either Way of Shadows or Beyond the Shadows.
I can describe this further if you want. So the text of the text of the title is in the middle of the book, and the text outside of the sword is white, and then when the text crosses through the sword, it's red, and there's blood splatter on the sword.
I think it's Beyond the Shadows.
Incorrect.
It's The Way of Shadows?
Yes.
Okay. But I at least got the series right.
Yeah.
So I'm doing pretty good. I would just say it's black.
Well, you can see it editing. Like my shirt is black, and this is like kind of smoky.
Okay.
Like it's not like full black, I would say.
Okay.
Y'all decide.
All right.
But anyway, let's go with the second one of these. And we'll show that. All right, this one, you just stay with me here.
Oh boy.
So this book has multiple colors on it.
Okay.
And it's kind of, well, no, I don't want to give that away yet. So I would say that the majority of this book is blue. I'll say that.
What kind of blue?
I'm going to describe it. So I'd say like the left side, like mostly, is a darker blue.
Okay.
And then it kind of transitions, like as you're moving to the right side of the book.
Transitions
into shades of lighter blue.
Okay.
And then kind of at the top right corner, it transitions into white. And then into, I would say, kind of yellow or gold. And then, and then at the top right, it is full orange.
Full orange?
So forget about that. But anyway, so like it transitions into those different colors.
Wait. Is this Way of Kings?
No.
Okay. Because I don't remember any dark blue on that, but I do remember like blue going into like a sunrise or sunset that's probably yellow or orange.
Way off.
But maybe red. Okay.
So in the left side, like I said, it's dark blue. You have the title of the book, which I would say is yellow.
Okay, so yellow title on a blue book.
And then at the top, the title takes up a lot of the book cover. Right above the title, you have a small airplane.
Okay, so contemporary or like thriller or something.
And then at the bottom, you have the author's name in white.
Okay.
So,
is there any like images or graphics?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to, because that might be a giveaway.
Okay.
So you remember how I said the colors kind of transition into one another? Mm-hmm. The colors mimic two things. So it looks like a beach.
Okay.
So like the blues are the waters, and as you get closer, the white and the yellow are supposed to be the shore.
Okay.
But also the way that it's all shaped, the shore and the beach outline a woman's face.
Huh. Wait, is this mostly like orange and yellow with like a minimal amount of blue in the bottom third?
No. The bulk of this book is blue.
Okay. Because I was going to guess the Carly Fortune book that's up there.
The top right corner is white and yellow. And on the beach, there are umbrellas and towels. That kind of...
What
Actually,
contemporary romance book do I have with a plane on the beach?
So I will say the plane is very small.
Yeah.
It's not the bulk of this cover.
But I'm just trying to think of like what book do I have on the beach?
I will also say this is remember when I said that the top right corner is all orange?
Mm-hmm.
It's because it's book of the month. It's a book of the month book. I don't believe you've read this book.
If it's on my romance shelf, which I suspect, then the answer is no.
I will give you that. It is most likely a romance book.
Is it another Abby Jimenez book?
No.
Okay.
No. But it's next to it.
Well, I don't know what's next to them.
Okay, I don't know.
Okay, hang on. Oh, I have a suspicion.
What's your suspicion?
Is it the book by Emma Gray?
Yes.
Okay. I know what the premise of this one is. It's like a similar deal to Forever Interrupted.
Oh.
Is it... Oh, what's it called? Is it The Last Love Note? Or The Last Love Letter? Something like that?
The Last Love Note.
Okay. I got there eventually, but it took me a while. Yeah. I forgot about the face in that one entirely.
Yeah. I had to describe it in stages, because if I just said, oh, it's a beach and a person...
Well, the beach didn't help me at all, other than to make me think contemporary, really.
Okay.
So...
Well, I thought that one would be tricky.
Yeah, I did not remember there being a person there at all.
All right, so here's the book for the audience. They've already seen it because I showed it to them earlier.
Oh boy.
So, in the kind of the bulk of this cover, we have a woman looking very shocked in a green dress, and she has red hair.
Well, the green dress was giveling.
Giveling.
The green dress was giving Evelyn Hugo until you said red hair.
Well, it is not Evelyn Hugo.
Okay. Green dress with red hair. What color is the cover in the text and all that?
It's all over the place.
Oh boy.
I would say there's a lot of black.
Okay.
I will say it's nighttime, so there's a lot of black.
Okay.
And kind of in the foreground, like in the background, there's a lot of, I would say, yellows and reds. Is what.
Green dress with black, yellow, and red cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will say more things if you want. That will try to help you.
What color of green is this dress? Is it like a bright green? Is it like a dark green that almost looks black? Is it like lime green? Or like what kind of green are we talking?
You're gonna hate my answer, but it's green.
What the heck is green?
It's just green.
Oh my lord.
I wouldn't call it, maybe it's not like super light green. I guess
so it's not lime green.
Like forest green, maybe.
Okay, so like a medium green.
Yeah, not super dark or super
It doesn't
light.
look almost black, and it doesn't look lime.
No, it's forest green, I would call it.
Or emerald green, potentially.
Sure, I don't know.
Okay.
I will say that the author is at the top of the book, and it's...
Okay, so it's somebody who's got some notoriety. Like, people know who this author is.
Let me finish. It's the author is at top, and it's all in yellow. And then the title in a different font is in red.
Huh.
Also, this lady is holding, I believe, a camera. But like an old camera.
Okay. Green dress. How long is this character's hair?
It's not very long. Like it doesn't even reach their shoulders.
Is this, okay, this is a random guess, and I don't remember a camera, but I do remember this cover being mostly green. Is it Stalking Jack the Ripper?
No.
Okay. Old style yeah, actually, come to think of it, I think this was set before cameras anyway. Or no.
Well, yeah, because that was 1890s, I think.
Yeah.
So I don't know I don't know the name of the style of this hair, but she's got like a
But it's like shoulder length anyway.
It's shoulder length and it's kind of poofy.
Okay.
I don't know the name of the hairstyle, but
okay.
You'd recognize it.
Okay. Huh. What else can you tell me?
So this could be a dead giveaway, but in the background, there's definitely signs of an amusement park.
Oh boy.
So you can see a Ferris wheel. You can see, I forget what the name of it, but like the spinning ride.
The Scrambler or whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
What
and then,
book do we have at an amusement park with a character with a green dress, red hair, and a camera? With the author is known to people because they're on the top.
I will say this is a popular author.
Well, yeah. If the author's name is across the top before the title and it's big, that tells me it's a popular author. What the heck? Amusement park? Wait. Do any other Taylor Jenkins Reid's books have?
It's not Taylor Jenkins Reid.
I was going to say, the only one I can think of is Evelyn with the green dress. But then I was second guessing, wait a second.
I will say I believe you have read this book.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
The heck happens at an amusement park? It's not Dark Ride.
So remember what I said when she's kind of holding like an old camera.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that this isn't...
Wait. I had a brainwave. Is this Joyland?
Yes.
Aha!
There you go.
I got there.
I was going to say, like, remember that it's older.
The amusement park got me there eventually.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought that would be a wild trip for you.
Yeah. I have read it. I liked it.
And I didn't want to...
The popular author makes so much more sense now.
And I didn't want to give away right away that it was an amusement park. So I figured that would give it. So I described everything else about it.
I kept going back to like romance or more like contemporary. So I was kind of on the wrong track there too.
Yeah.
I don't remember a camera being important to that plot either.
Well, also, you know, the main character is not a woman. So
that too.
It's because it's a hard case crime book, and a lot of those books just feature women on the cover randomly.
Well, the plot of this is about a missing woman.
Yeah.
So that could potentially be why.
Yeah, but they just wanted a woman on the cover.
All right.
But yeah, those were definitely harder than the other ones that I had for you.
Yeah, I mean, some of the... Can I take this off now?
Sure.
Okay.
Those are all the books.
It's bright. Woo-hoo.
I can show you all of the books now, and you can see if you agree or disagree with me about the
colors.
Yeah, like is this navy?
I mean, there is some light blue, but it's mostly navy. Come on, there's like a tiny bit of light blue.
Okay, and here's Way of Shadows. Kind of like it's not full black, right?
It's pretty black.
But it's not as black as my shirt.
But it's pretty black.
And then here's this book.
Okay, yeah, I forgot that this was like a face.
Yeah.
But I got there eventually.
That's Joyland.
Yeah, I did get there eventually.
There's The Company.
Also, to me, mostly black, like half of it.
That's what I said. I said the bottom half was black.
I thought you said it was dark blue.
Whatever. But here's the Age of Myth you got right away.
Yeah, the giant tree and the fact that I had this out yesterday helped.
And then that's obviously Pennywise.
What? When she said clown.
And then this is the one you couldn't remember the title, but you got...
You're right. It is more than one shade of red. For some reason, I just thought it was like a consistent red.
Yeah. Here's this one, which you basically got right away.
Yeah. Well, I was just trying to think, like, what the heck do we have that has blue text on black? And eventually this came up.
This one took a little bit of time.
Yes, I forgot about the people.
And the dog.
And the dog. But I did remember the dashes for some random reason. Didn't even remember the plane, just the dashes.
Yeah. And then this is, like, it's a notebook, right?
Yes. But yeah, to be fair, my brain went to, like, Joe Abercrombie, but then I was like, we don't have those. So I'm confused.
I should have said white.
It's okay.
And then there's Poppy War, which you remember.
Took forever, because I was thinking about the white edition.
Yeah. And then there's Red Rising, which you got right away.
I mean, Who's not going to get that one?
Well, I didn't remember that it was a red wing. And then Blackstone Heart, which you eventually got.
Yeah, the rocks and the color combo, I think, got me there.
So you did a very good job.
I got there.
Because you said you were going to do terrible, and you got all of them.
Yes. I didn't think that was going to happen. I thought I was going to get stumped on more than one. But I think it helped that you ended up picking things where, like, something on the cover was relevant to the plot. And for most of these, like, I know the plot. So that helped, too.
Was I... Oh, boy. Was I a good describer?
You were decent.
You got all of them because of me.
Yeah. But some of them you held out on purpose.
Well, yeah,
like,
I can't
oh, yeah, the top corner's orange. Like, I'm going to remember that.
Well, I couldn't just say, like, oh, yeah, amusement park.
You didn't have to make it tricky.
Oh, I had to make it a little tricky. And you know, like, the first ones you were getting right away, so I was like, oh, man, she's going to just steamroll this.
Yeah, we got there.
You did a very good job.
Thank you for helping. Let us know down below in the comments which one you thought I was going to struggle with the most and which one you thought he went a little easy on me with.
Also, do you want to see this again, either with her doing it or with me doing it?
Yeah, I could do it with you again. It's been a hot minute since we've done that.
Okay. I think we're eventually going to do the reverse of one of the things that we did with I read you first lines.
Yeah, you
And
got my impressions.
Yeah, so I think we'll eventually do the sequel to that where you get my impressions.
On first lines. Okay, that'll be fun. We'll put it on your channel probably.
Or your channel, I don't care.
All right, we'll see. We'll play it by ear.
Okay, but yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Yeah. I am thrilled that I did way better than I thought I would.
You killed it.
Well, I don't know if I killed it, but I got there.
You murdered it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, it did help that you picked some of my favorite books, too.
I also thought it would be funny if you didn't get them. I'd be like, baby, that you love this book.
Oh, boy.
But you got them.
Yeah, I got there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe on your way out if you want to. And have a great day. Bye.
Bye.